Yes, that was just rude.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't stand idly by and allow one destroyer to engage another in combat.
This is all your fault.
No, this is your fault for not letting me finish what I wanted to say. How about we have teams of 5? So to begin with, we'll each send out one competitor.
What would I gain from such a silly contest? And besides, even if you won, how do you plan to swap Earth?
Look, these magical spheres that I've gathered can grant anything your heart desires. And yes, anything would encompass all of you.
Hear that? Those things sound kind of like Dragon Balls, don't they?
Unfortunately for you.
I knew it! The same is true where I come from, except those Dragon Balls, the real ones, are on a different scale. I believe in the parlance of your universe, they'd likely be given a suitably spectacular and catchy name like Super Dragon Balls!
The fact that you're so quick to wager them, and it's clear to me that you have neither hope nor expectation of ever finding the last one.
Although, I can only hope nothing terrible comes of this.
Can we? Oh, this is what I live for!
And what about you?
Yes, I'm in.
Why don't we do it on the planet with no name, the one that's floating in neutral space? That way neither of us will have home team advantage.
Well, this is your idea, Champa, so you figure out how to make it all work.
Trust me, I will.
I know, let's make it like the World Martial Arts Tournament.
And what might that entail, Seiya?
And there should be a written test for anyone who wants to enter. We don't need some mindless monster on either side.
Oh, all right, fine. Good day.
That equates to 5.
You just make sure you keep your word, Beerus.
Guess that goes double for you.
Boy, that was close!
Are you sure about this? If you lose, you'll have to give up the 6 wish orbs you worked so hard to collect.
The 7th universe's Earth and all of its delicious goodies will belong to us soon enough!
What I'm really after is the title of #1 warrior. Someday I'm going to take them all down.
These matches are 5-on-5, right? So I wonder who else Lord Beerus is gonna pick to fill out the rest of our team.
Ha!
That's it! I'm calling it right now! I'm gonna be the leadoff guy and fight first!
No way! Yes, sir!
Huh?
Right away, sir! I don't know, it sort of happened. It's not like I take
I
notes.
think what's truly important is that we come up with a device.
But you know,
Know what?
there's a much easier way to find this thing, don't you think?
Must admit I'm impressed. Turns out you really are more than just an overbearing man. In light of your smart proposal, I'll let it pass this time. Hey, Vegeta!
Whoa, wish you'd obey me like that.
Wake up, my lord. We're here.
Already? That was fast.
You certainly possess an uncanny gift for naming things in a poetic way with words befitting and destroy into calories, which is quite beneficial for your diet. Thirsty? Now, to turn the nothing planet into something. Naturally.
Moving on!
What size, my lord?
50 standard lengths aside ought to be sufficient. Make it too big and the spect. It's so beautiful!
Try to use restraint.
Okay, here we go.
Precisely what I look for in a gopher.
You don't thank people by humiliating them.
Now speak your first wish.
Here.
Oh, Lord Beerus, sir. Oh, really?
Anyway, we could use a little bit of assistance today, which is why I'm willing to put up.
So,
Let alone located in an entirely different universe.
I see, so it seems we've bumped up.
we'll see if science can beat a dragon.
You really are a useless lizard, aren't you?
Forgive me, sir.
Honestly, that was almost too pitiful to watch.
I guess. Oh, no.
Just picturing Beerus weeping in defeat works up an appetite, didn't they? That means our team ought to have some Saiyans too. We'll go scout talent as soon as you fix that.
That beef stew was divine. Earth's bountiful delicacies never cease to satisfy my palate, so he can prepare.
Whoa, hold on. Who's this Manaka guy?
Oh, we didn't tell you?
Come on, tell me.
Well, of course, he's tremendously strong. Leave me alone! You're number 2, Goku. Second best. Disappointed?
Get to spar with this Manaka guy. Like, is tomorrow okay?
Not a chance.
And if you're worried it could affect us for the tournament, does it really matter?
Have you forgotten the debt you owe me for not destroying your precious little planet? If you don't try as hard as you can to win this thing...
Tell Manaka I said hi! I can't believe you built it in one night. That's so cool.
How can you be so laid back about this? I have to say, this other destroyer doesn't sound too bright. He could just use them to ask for an exact copy of Earth, couldn't he? Or even say, I wish to always have delicious food.
It's little more than an excuse to compete over something. Just think about it. Deities such as myself don't make wishes. Though if we did, it might be more like...
Yeah, but if you did that, there wouldn't be anything good left for you to eat.
And where would be the fun in a universe where nothing at all exists?
Tell Manaka I said hi!
The look on his face when he said that. Just a joke. And how can you be so sure of that?
I don't know.
Cut it out, Bulma!
Why should I?
Look, Beerus may be the god of destruction.
And that is the callous arrogance of those who do not pay me the respect a destroyer is due.
Bulma?
If you boys won't help me, that's no problem. I have other ways to get what I want.
Last time I saw him, he mentioned something about upgrading his ship. He was inspired by the Frieza Force's tech.
So fast it'd be downright nauseating. Can you believe that?
Listen, could you ask him to come over to my place?
Oh boy, that was close. Whenever she's involved, trouble is close at hand. Tell her you couldn't get through to me or just make something else up. But at the time it'll take me to get there...
Vegeta, you're on!
Okay.
What good is calling Jocko here gonna do?
I'm not telling you jerks anything. Why don't you go and do some of that training you love so much?
Why isn't this working?
It's not reading anything at all.
So we can't search every part of it from here. And I can't make the radar any more powerful. I'm not gonna let Beerus get whatever he wants. And that means getting to those Super Dragon Balls before he does no matter.
The universe will be fine. Don't worry about it, Bulma. Besides, I've got to meet this Manaka guy.
Thanks for the invite. I'm not sure how a space picnic works, but I'm ready to find out.
What the hell are you talking about?
A space picnic sounds fun.
Yay, space picnic!
That's what she said, and it's not every day we're off.
You made that whole thing up as a cover story, didn't you?
Kinda? Thanks, buddy.
After defeating the resurrected, the divine being was Lord Champa, the fearsome destroyer of the 6th universe.
But don't let that fool you. He's still a fighting machine and definitely deserves that destroyer title. Ripped apart. You're kidding me.
That's nuts.
I know.
Kakarot, I thought you wanted me to
Each pair of universes whose numbers add up to 13, such as the 1st universe and the 12th.
I mean, 12 universes that add up to 13? And 2s of something. I know 2s were a thing.
You're not helping.
And like Champa and Beerus, the 6th and 7th universes have a twin-like relationship.
Now admit it. Food from the 6th universe makes whatever slop you offer here taste like hot, sweaty garbage.
It's instant ramen.
I've never heard of that dish. Where did you get this from?
But the human race in that reality had already been destroyed through foolish conflict.
Their version of the Earth looks like a dried-up, empty rock.
If Champa wins, the 6th and 7th universes will exchange their planet Earths. And if Beerus wins, but these are the size of planets and possess power on a completely different scale. What was the use of 6 Super Dragon Balls without the 7th?
Can we? Can we compete?
Concerns of Beerus and Vegeta were no match for Goku's gung-ho passion for this latest, greatest challenge.
Hell yeah!
of each match would be out, and the winner would advance to fight the next member of the opposing team.
My idea.
Hey, I'm the narrator.
You lose if you surrender or fall outside the ring. You can't use weapons.
We don't need some mindless monster on either side. We need a brain big enough to understand the rules.
Are you okay, Mr. Narrator? You seem annoyed for some reason.
Unbelievable.
But wait, if you guys need 5 on your team, who's the other 3?
According to Beerus, the 5th slot's been filled.
That's what Beerus said, at least. After doing all that training with Whis, I was feeling pretty good about where I was at.
But are you sure we can trust him?
But he's still crazy strong.
Can't argue that.
All right, fine.
Oh yeah, forgot to tell you.
I find it hard to believe that oversized ogre just decided to bring that punk back without someone begging him to do it.
We need someone who can fight right now, and Gohan's way too rusty to help us.
Bruno like that.
Don't do it for Beerus, do it for us, please. I mean, the Dragon Balls on Earth and New Namek grant more than one wish, and if these Super Dragon Balls are supposed to be way more powerful...
Easy, pal. Are you sure you can make that call on your own?
Beerus will wring your neck.
He'll come around. That's the spirit!
Boo gets everything Boo wants from you! Boo going to fight hard and get Wish so that Boo can give it to Mr. Satan!
Great! Our next stop is Piccolo.
Come on. I love that smell. Bottoms up. I still can't get over how delicious these noodles are.
I must say, my lord, this change has been dramatic. Well, don't forget, there's the do-over, too.
You failed to protect Earth because of your leniency.
It makes me wonder, when you had that premonition, did you see more of this coming than I gave you credit?
A Super Saiyan God.
And it seemed you were doubtful, too.
Right, sorry.
If you're suggesting I knew then what would happen, it certainly wasn't conscious. I've lived hundreds of millions of years, yet never in my existence have I been issued a challenge such as yours, Goku.
But then, even if his power fell short compared to you... And yet he and his power kept rising. Creeping closer.
The God power is part of you now. The red glow of Saiyan divinity may have left you.
And it doesn't matter, right? All that matters is that I can still win this thing.
I should be careful.
He refuses to quit or shrink from a challenge. And when he's fighting, he romps around like a child. The two of you are people.
I have enough class to show proper respect instead of letting raw impulses control me. What were you really thinking when you decided to bring those Saiyans here and train them?
It's all I can think about. I beg you, I'll do whatever it takes. Please be my teacher.
I don't see why not.
Is that what this is all about?
No, my lord. You'll just have to keep on guessing.
Really?
Hey, Dad, wait up!
Oh, hi, Goten!
Now what?
You're gonna let us compete too, right? I don't care what world they come from. We'll kick their alien butts!
No way!
You're being kind of harsh with him, don't you think, Vegeta? They're still kids.
Unlike you, I tell my son the truth. A tournament with the 6th universe?
That's right. And we want you to be our 5th fighter, so that's why you're all bruised up.
Frieza really opened my eyes. I have a family now I need to protect.
All right, son. You want the spot? It's yours.
Thanks, Dad. What am I supposed to do here? What's the right thing for my family? 4 days? Sorry, it's just not gonna work. There's too much going on. I've got this conference, and if I don't...
Your work's important, too.
I'm really sorry. Next time, though.
Where the hell is he? Super elite my ass! That patrol clown can't keep a damn appointment!
Bulma's Super Dragon Radar.
Can you guess what I'm thinking?
It should be done tomorrow.
How about it, Piccolo? You want to go with me?
No thanks, I'm good.
Oh, come on, you don't really mean that. We'll have 3 more days left, so if we use the chamber, that's 3 years of training.
We'll still only gain a little.
That's no reason to stop. Even if it is only a little, I'll still take everything I can get.
3 more years. Oh, what the hell?
All right, my lord. We're almost there.
Old Monaka, let me do the talking.